Hello friends, Nayaswami Hriman here, and once again it's time to ask a yogi. I have an inquiry here from a young person, age 27, who states that he had an unloving childhood. And at this stage, age 27, he has no friends. Mentally and emotionally, he feels immature for his age. So how to mature, he asks, so that I can develop personal friendships and positive relationships and be successful in life. Well, I don't know how many people have the self-honesty to speak in such terms, but I know a lot of people wonder why it's so difficult to find and hold true friends. And they might wonder, maybe they go so far as to ask themselves, what am I doing that people don't stay friends with me? But again, that's a hard question for most people to get to ask themselves. So instead, I want to focus a little bit on the magnetism, the power of attraction that brings to us people who are mature. Okay, people who are honest, sincere, and aren't trying to get something from you or inflict something on you to make themselves look whatever. And so the secret is always in many things, all things really, but here the secret is magnetism. I want to start with what is maturity, because maturity is one of the highest forms of magnetism in all ways, but here we're talking about friendship. My teacher, founder of Ananda and a direct disciple taught personally by Paramahansa Yogananda, he's gone now, Swami Kriyananda. And in his landmark book, Education for Life, which gave the principles for the school system we at Ananda called the Living Wisdom Schools, from his book Education for Life, he defined maturity as the ability to relate and to include the realities of other people with your own. Not to exclude your realities in serving people, but to include your realities with others. That's a pretty simple definition. But I can assure you, if you think a little bit deeply, it's not easy to do that. When you're needy, when you're greedy, when you're insecure, you're in it for yourself. Let's face it, even if sincerely, meaning you don't want to really hurt anybody. So maturity, how do we get mature? Well, that's too big of a topic for a short broadcast like this. But some of the things I responded to included the attitude of seeing how you can help people around the house. Start with small things. Do the dishes, vacuum the house, watch the kid, or find ways to be of use to other people. Not to be used by, but simply to be useful. Friendship has as one of its characteristics the quality of usefulness. I mean, what's friendship if all you do is ever talk? So be useful to people around you, your co-workers, your family, the neighbor next door. I mean, don't go out of your way to go overboard, but be natural. But think about what you see around you and how you can be useful, because that action, that attitude, is related to something even more deep and important, which is self-forgetfulness. Now, when we say maturity includes the realities of others with your own, it would seem that the quality of self-forgetfulness is not remembering your own needs. I don't mean it that way, but it's part of what's useful and necessary to shift into looking around and being sensitive to the needs of others. Now, meditation, daily meditation, which brings calmness to us, is absolutely essential. We use the expression in yoga, get a spine, meaning to get centered in yourself. Good posture, the head level, the eyes calm, the heart calm. Because in that, calmness breeds intuition. Intuition is the eyes of the soul. Intuition is that sixth sense that tells you things that your regular eyes don't see. And when you're trying to be sensitive to the realities of other people, you absolutely need intuition. So another thing to do is find a person or hang out with persons who have some of those qualities, who think of other people, who are actively calm and calmly active, as Yogananda said. So daily meditation and pray for other people as part of that concept of including the realities of others with your own. Okay, so I think I'll stop at that point. All right.